just made a video on the best times to meditate during the day, and now I would like to talk a little bit about barefoot walking, or just being barefoot. As you can see, I'm walking around barefoot and been doing it for some years now, probably 10 years or so, because I've noticed a certain benefit to it. So that's why I keep doing it. So there are three things that I would like to mention. The first one is I find it gives you a sort of intensity, a sort of a power, a sort of a primal power that you don't get when you sit around in a city. So that's what I found out. I usually live in a city, and when I'm there, you sort of go about your day, go about your life. But then when you come out in the forest, go barefoot, there's a kind of intensity that sets in. A kind of primordial intensity. An intensity that's the result of being connected to the earth. You become more earthy in a way. It's a feeling that's hard to explain, but if you tried it, you probably know what I'm talking about. So that's one reason I do it, because I like the feeling of it. The second one is I find it calms the mind. Why that is, I don't know. I just found it to be the case. It might also be the fact that I'm just walking in forest. That definitely has something to do with it. But I also feel the difference between walking barefoot in a forest and walking with shoes in a forest. So if you're trying to be present, being in the moment, I find that walking barefoot is very efficient and conducive for that. I can't give you the exact why. That has just been my experience so far. Just thinking about the third reason, because I said I had three reasons. I mentioned two so far. I guess if you don't have shoes, walking barefoot saves your shoes, saves the soul, and thereby saves you money. But it's also a kind of a cleanse. I just made a video about a water cleanse as a way to cleanse the energetic field. But I also find that walking barefoot also cleanses the body in a way. Feel more refreshed, you feel more energized. Maybe I wouldn't call it cleansing, but more energized, refreshed. But at the same time, there is a sort of a cleansing. I just can't put my finger on it. But if you try, walk around barefoot, you will see that there's a certain cleansing that happens. A sort of cleansing that's a result of being in touch with the earth element. Cleansing of the earth element. And if you pay enough attention, you will find that there's a cleansing going on, which is also the case with the other elements. You can cleanse with fire, with water, with air, and with the earth. I guess some spas do it. When you go to a spa, you can get a mud bath. It's the same effect to an extent. But walking barefoot, especially on moist ground, on earthy ground, on soil that's rich, you get the same cleansing benefit. So that's the three reasons. Earthy, primordial intensity as a way to cleanse and as a way to be present, not only because it takes you into the moment, but because you have to be aware where you put your feet. Else you might get bit by a snake. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Take care.